Ahem. I believe we have yet to receive our assessment.
Damn, you cooked that pretty quick.
Ours is also a faithful example of Xibruq Pibil, as you will no doubt agree.
I'm gonna go fucking ballistic. Get a grip! It's raw. It's fucking raw!
It's real. Okay.
What is that? What is that? Huh? It's like Barbie's vomit. I swear to God, it's fucking pinker inside than Paris Hilton's lipstick. That should be fucking cooked fresh. Thanks to Dick Face there.
So, just because how the game's been going, they're really trying to push more sibling time on us. We're going to get to see some interaction between these two. Let us see if there are nodule leaves to be had in town. That's right. So this is the cooking competition, if I remember correctly. Over here. Did you need something? I want those nodule leaves, I think. Okay, so if I remember correctly, they're not supposed to help us. Okay, so Golmajik Grove is a source of the finest nodule leaves you'll find. Okay, so we're going to go there. Then to the Jatika Heartland we shall go. So if I remember, the other team is going to save us the trip. The other team is made up of the first promise and that two-headed fuck. He's got a secret way. Any last-minute advice you'd be willing to share? Only to undertake the feat of repast with an empty stomach, you may find Xibruq Pibil to be a delicious but daunting dish to finish. Okay, so is it going to be spicy and we're going to do that? Like, is that why they laid the groundwork that she doesn't handle spicy stuff well? Okay. So the Xibruq and the Mamulja, they weren't getting along. In that case, you may wish to visit the site of the settlement ruined by the war. Okay, cool. So let's do that because I need to do something right now. All right. Mount music, which I think Mount music is, it's like having like your little like Spotify radio whenever you want to switch to something. I think Dark and Steel are new. I'm sorry, I'm going off on a rant, but yeah. So this is the village of Eon Asso. Hey, it's this guy. What's this guy's significance? So his name is Wook Evu. I think, who was it? I think it was Saintly that made the joke that that's like her grandfather or father. But what if that's actually true? Because he's like around a lot. He's kind of goofy like her. He is a Hrothgar. The obvious Wook. I don't know. Is that like a title that like a lot of them carry, or? I might just be talking out my ass. Like maybe it's just like somebody who has like a very common last name, like Johnson or something in the States. Uh-oh. He knows about your family. The second promise. Is this guy serious? They're doing the Undertale music again. To think I addressed the Dawn Servant's own son as a common retainer, such disrespect cannot be excused. Please take up your gun and... It's kind of funny. Like, so this is like this guy's, his whole thing. Like, he just like, yeah, it's cool, man. I'm just gonna... I shan't dwell. Yeah, I don't know. It was funny. I think he's done this now. We've met with him like 3 or 4 times, and he's been like this every single time. This is his whole his quirk. Why is he here? The Mamulja live in the lower forest, where the thick canopy obscures the sun and the soil is unforgiving to crops. This drove them to covet the upper forest, the home of the Xibruq, and they launched a determined campaign to seize it for themselves. Forces held the upper hand against invaders, rebuffing them time and time. Okay. But as the state of this village would attest, the tide eventually turned. What brought it about? Yeah, that lower area down there is like fucking right out of 10. Final Fantasy X. I'm excited for it. The Hubigo, Bonewa, and the Dopro each sought to assert dominance over the others. But then it happened. A child arrived who shared blood of Hubigo and Bonewa, both a two-headed Mamulja. Yeah. Cool. Oh shit, is that all that forest burnt down? Guy right in front of me? Fuck, man.
This is where most battles were fought between the Xibruq and Mamulja, the Shobrit Cinderfield.
A field of cinders, indeed. How fierce their clash.
I'm just happy we got some fucking voice acting.
The war over these these lands began after the Yokui's departure some 500 years ago. And for 4 centuries thereafter, the two enemies repaid violence with violence. A constant stream of minor skirmishes, punctuated by massive slaughter.
Until Father ended their endless conflict 80 years ago.
Accompanied by a retinue of only 6, the Dawn Servant opposed both armies and brought the fighting to a standstill.
First they sealed Valley Armanda at full strength, and now this.
It was during this armistice that both sides gathered for negotiations at the Dawn Servant's behest.
Somebody watching us? Who was it? Follow them. Uh-oh. Got a fucking more brain freeze. That's it?
For too long, you have been bound by your ancestors' violent legacy. It is past time you broke free of it.
Tell that to the scale scum! We fight to protect what is rightfully ours. If not for their greed, we'd be living in peace.
Puff your tails and scurry off, then! Cowards like you ill-deserve the bounty of this forest.
Even should one of you succeed in vanquishing the other, your triumph will last only until a new invader arrives. Tell me, do you know of the vast continent that lies far to the east, where numerous nations vie for dominance? You do not. And why should you? Affairs beyond the salt we have no intention to cross are of no consequence to us.
I knew he was bad.
Not until those affairs come to Tural, like our honored visitor here.
It's that guy. Mick.
He's from across the ocean.
Yes, Fierce Hunter, he is.
I've been to the ocean before, and it's nothing but water farther than the eye can see. What sort of vessel could possibly reach its end?
A boat?
That such technology exists is indisputable, as is foreign powers' awareness of Tural.
Yeah.
If any such country were to develop a taste for Turali soil and bring to bear the might of innovations we can only imagine. You do not know the warlords of the East, but you know that if they came, they would not settle for a single forest. By joining hands, we might create a unified front, an alliance capable of repelling them or any other foe. There is no greater proof of these than my companions and I. Alone we are weak, but together we triumphed over Valigarmanda.
What? You defeated the Sky Ruin? I'd take you for a liar if the sting of our own defeat wasn't still fresh.
Their coordination was indeed impressive. How the Pelu stymied our efforts to cripple the Yokui's legs and defend our ballistas. And when we withdrew to strike again from a distance,
The Hanu called the winds to make our arrows miss their marks. In seeking to exploit their weaknesses, we only subjected ourselves to their strengths.
Those strengths are born of cooperation. The guiding principle of the nation we envision.
God, this is boring me.
Our feud has lasted for centuries. How do you expect us to join hands now?
Ha ha! Give us an evening to convince you.
All right. So I wonder who was watching us. Go after them.
And so began that legendary banquet. One would not expect sworn enemies to abruptly drink to each other's health, and, indeed, a tense silence hung over the venue. But then, the Dawn servant called for the exchange of traditional cuisine. So it was that the Mamulja partook of spiced meat, and the Xibruq steamed najul.
Food does bring everybody together.
Before long, delight manifested upon the faces of those present, each side impressed by the other's dish. Seeing this, the Dawn servant laughed and declared once more. Their flavors, he said, would be even better combined. And he proceeded.
That's what brings them together.
The
I mean, it does help, you know. It's like, it's hard. It's probably more difficult to hate a group of people if you really like their food, you know. It's kind of how it is.
That's Xibruq Pibil, I'd wager.
It is a marriage of Xibruq and Mamulja cultures, and proof of their newfound cooperation. The Dawn servant had asked for a single evening, but the feasting is said to have lasted 3 days and 3 nights. So delicious was their repast. In the end,
They actually just had like a
accord was
really
reached,
long
and the Dawn servant's
orgy.
words at that time.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Sorry. It's just to think that he ended an age-old conflict with food. It's all so absurd. It's somehow so very papa, I couldn't help but laugh.
Papa.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Now then, I trust you understand the significance of Xibruq Pibil and the history it has written.
Xibruq Pibil.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing the story with us.
So yeah, this guy's like kind of just guiding us along. Is he gonna turn on us? Who is watching us? Why don't you just go fucking over there?
What's wrong? Someone was there, you say?
Perhaps our competition is cooking up some scheme or another.
Something bitter and half-baked, no doubt.
Just go look for it. Like, if it's pissing you off so much. Idiot. Papa. A present? Bitch, it better be a mount. Or some of those famous Najul leaves. Alright. Is this where they had their big interspecies orgy? Yep. Oh, you're gonna make me look at it and pick stuff out. Nice. So these are the leaves that we need. And this is why he had us do this for the contest. Uh-oh. I know you're bad. I know you're bad. You're going to betray us. He's going to identify himself as Shadow Moses. And Kona, he seems like he's kind of coming around to Wuklamat's way of thinking. Our character just looks fun. Alright. Here we go. You gotta first do the appetizer round, then the main course round, then the dessert round. So what are the other two doing? Like, I can't imagine either of them know how to cook. Oh, Wook Evu was here too. What? What? He told us about that slapping interspecies orgy that brought everyone together. That lasted 3 days. All right. So out of everybody in this party, who do you think is the best cook? I feel like Alice is probably shit. I feel like Thancred's probably shit. Technically, if we're going with lore, the wool would be just being able to be a culinarian. A lot of local herbs. All right, yeah, you can do it. So are they gonna make another spicy dish just so that they can have another scene with Wuklamat being Wuklamat? Yeah.
It smells so good.
Good, there is still time. I shall prepare our sample at once.
Supple.
At first, I wasn't sure about being stuck with the one head. But better that than playing nanny to the mewling house cat.
Be quiet, Bako Jaja. No one cares what you think.
So, are we just gonna still allow this guy to hold on to the keystone he took from us? Like, why is everyone in this game such a bitch? Just like, beat the shit out of him and take it.
Victory will be ours.
It's ready. Apologies for the wait. We submit to you our Xibruq Pibil.
Bro, that just looks like you put a bunch of sun-dried tomatoes in like a basil leaf on top of tortillas.
This looks amazing.
The dish is prepared by using the culinary techniques of the Mamulja to cook the spiced meats favored by the Xibruq. It is a symbol of peace between their two peoples after centuries of war.
Both the ingredients and your methods appear to have been correct. Now then.
Something funny needs to happen. Choke on it. Damn, he eats tacos like I do.
In taste, texture, and aroma, you have recreated Xibruq Pibil admirably. Granted, anyone might well achieve similar results by following the recipe to the letter. But you went a step further. You sought to learn the cultural significance of the dish, about Yoctel's history of violence and your father's role in ending it. Your willingness to take lessons from the past befits aspiring Dawn servants. And for that, I commend you.
So we did it. Yay.
All that remains is to partake of your creation. True understanding is gained only through experience.
Now this is something I'm definitely good at.
Ahem. I believe we have yet to receive our assessment.
Damn, you cooked that pretty quick.
Ours is also a faithful example of Xibruq Pibil, as you will no doubt agree.
Shit on it. Oh, you're getting chopped. You're getting chopped, man. Alright. I was gonna say, like, is he just, like, swallowing these things?
I see. While your effort looks the part, unlike the second and third promises dish, it lacks its defining aroma.
Yeah, you fucking suck.
Preposterous! The meat was marinated and spiced before being steamed in an earthen oven. This is Xibruq Pibil.
Oh? And what about the Jatika banana leaf?
Yeah. I've always said that. You guys gotta make sure that you include the banana leaf. It's the best part.
It's because of you that we couldn't get any damn leaves. You can't fault us.
But the second and third promises had no such difficulty, did they? That which they needed, they acquired simply by showing interest in our history and heritage.
Ugh, it's just some crusty old leaf. What difference could it make?
Uh-oh.
Your dish lacks an essential ingredient. As you have failed to demonstrate an adequate understanding of Xibruq Pibil, I must deem your performance unsatisfactory.
Take that,
Your team will not receive keystones.
bitch.
This was stupid anyway.
So what do you do if, like, you just get denied a keystone? Uh-oh.
His ambition only grows more intense. That someone could harbor such dark thoughts towards family.
What do I care for this sham of a feat? I can always take what I need later.
This is delicious!
Shut up, God.
Xibruq so tender it melts in your mouth. And the way the Najuli rounds out these spices.
Alright. She just, like, opens up her mouth. I just want to be like, shut the fuck up,
This
please.
is the taste of harmony. Someone who only knows brute force and deception could never appreciate it.
Choke on your harmony.
It's a good time. This is just,
Come.
it's a good...
Finish your meal. That too is part of the feat.
Yeah, you have to eat like they're gonna do like a hot dog eating contest or
Don't
something.
have to tell me twice.
So it's interesting. So Kryl has been getting these like kind of like these visions of the first promise, good old One Head, and his like crazy strong ambition. And I guess now it's like he's angry with his family for beating him or whatever. But like, why aren't we? Like, if you remember correctly, Kryl is like the Walmart brand, like, what is that? Echo user. Remember, like, she couldn't even really speak with Heidelin without like passing out and being useless. Meanwhile, we're having like visions like nothing. But for whatever reason, we're not picking up on that.
You've got real culinary talent. If you ever tire of adventuring, you can always be my personal chef.
I feel like that's kind of a slap in the face. It's like, you know, you've saved the entire universe. But, you know, after I win this shitty contest, you can be my personal chef.
It was palatable enough, I suppose. To you, who have successfully performed the feat of repast, I present these keystones.
Only one feat
Looks
left.
like one of the edibles I had last weekend.
Well, I should get going then.
No, like, good luck or anything like that, or I love you.
I'm glad that I
Oh, there you go.
wasn't paired with one of the others.
We can do better than that, surely.
I'm going to look it up after this today. I'm going to see if they changed up Thancred's voice actor. Because he just sounds different.
The 6th keystone is ours. Thanks for all your help, everyone. I forgot something important. Was there any Xibruq Pibil left? I could really use another helping.
Alright, so we can finally get out of here now. I want to go to the Final Fantasy X area. Wuklamat, what do you want? Yep, is really good. Krile made more. Oh, cool. Neat. New wares are now available. Because I know that the wings, the wing mounts that I've seen people have, those are from the extremes. Okay, so we're gonna have to go down there, right? Bro, my neck is so fucking stiff today. Ah. Excuse me. Krile, nobody gives a fuck about your granddad. A foreign mage passed through Xibruq roughly 20 years ago, possibly carrying a young child. Do you remember him? Who is this man to you? That's my granddaddy. My grandpappy. Master Galuf. Are you telling me the 6th most popular character from Final Fantasy V passed through here 20 years ago? That goes with the understanding that people are probably more interested in XIV over Galuf in that game, but I could be wrong. Probably not. I just say things and it ends up being correct. Alright, so it looks like he can't say anything either. Jatika. My assumption is, so far, this City of Gold isn't actually going to be what we were thinking it's going to be. It's going to be like that cyberpunk looking ass area. Because I'm still trying to figure out how that area that I already know exists. And I know, like, I see a bunch of stuff that's like, seems like it's coming from there. Like, armor-wise that I've seen people wearing. And I've also seen mounts and stuff. I don't know how that's going to work, like, fit in here. So we'll see. But Mistress Krile's plea has softened my resolve. As leader of our community, I am gladdened to see that the Third Promise has surrounded herself with such compassionate and trustworthy companions. Would you tell me of her journey thus far? The journey itself has been her just kind of throwing up on boats and getting captured. And, yeah, that's it. My daughter would be about her age. Girls are rarely born amongst the Xibruq, so when she arrived, the village was elated. Such joy I felt when first I held her, and the pain when I found her at the bottom of a sea. Oh, wow. 3 years old, an accident, it was said, but I knew better. She had been pushed. Though we never caught them, a suspicious figure was seen fleeing towards the Jatika heartland, towards Mamuk. Once bitter enemies, the Mamulja and the Xibruq had learned to live in peace, but who could doubt the intent of such a reprehensible act? By targeting the child who would one day lead her people, the criminal sought to undermine the future of Xibruq. So that's probably who was creeping on us. I was determined not to let them succeed, so I let the memory of my daughter die in that sense. Oh, wow. And I gave her into the care of one person I knew who could protect her. Dawn Servant. Wow. Though she was born to lead the Xibruq, fate had a greater plan for Wuklumat. You kidding me? Only the Dawn Servant and I know the truth, but I must now take you into my confidence for one reason. If the villain who attempted to murder my daughter was indeed of Mamuk, then rancor towards the Xibruq still burns. Yeah. So this is her dad. Damn. Wow. Now that's a bomb. You are the father. Yes. Yeah, look, Galul Jaja. He may not be your father, but he's still your daddy. Alright, cool. Give me those fucking boots. Oh no. Bro, I'm so sick of these fucking bitches just fucking creeping around. They're right there. I'm gonna fly my bed over here and beat the shit out of you. I feel like there's not a lot of cool gear. The story's been poopy. And it's not really doing it for me right now. I'm waiting for something to reignite my passion. Before, let's do it. Alright, so basically what he wanted to say is that he's your dad. I used to be trash worth it, but I'm figuring it out. Oh, are you talking about Warrior? Yeah, Warrior is the easiest tank still to this day, because I've already kind of got an idea of the other tanks just by looking at like the stuff that you're gonna get, and take it from somebody who does an awful lot of tanking. Warrior objectively is my least favorite aesthetically and like lore wise. My favorite is Dark Knight, but Dark Knight is just rough, and unless you have a healer you trust, it can be a really shit situation. But you know, they do slightly edge out. I mean, like the difference in damage is so minor. I haven't actually looked at the new stuff though, how damage is. And Paladin, I think, is very middle of the road and very support heavy. They have two party wides that they can throw out. Do they still have 2? Yeah, they have, can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. They have the level 70 shield skill, and then they also have the party-wide. In my opinion, I think the best for any extreme, well, maybe not any extreme, but the best overall for extremes would be you'd have a warrior main tank, you'd have a paladin off-tanking covering. Or if you're going for points and edginess, 2 Dark Knights that hate their stepdads. A moment, promise. Who is it? Assassino. I've come to fetch you. You're welcome to refuse, but know that it would be most unwise. I'm sure your salted friend has an idea. Hey, don't call me salted. Just got a little bit of cracked black pepper on me. That's it. Okay. Wait. So they said... So they have nothing to bargain with us over, but they're like... We're just like, yeah, let's go see what they want. Wow, you spoke Spanish. Very nice. I can speak a little bit. When I joke around on purpose, especially when you're here, I try to speak as poorly as possible. I used to speak when I was much younger, but I've already told you this. I've lost it. So why are we appeasing this guy?
What is the meaning of this? And just how far do you plan on taking us?
Yeah, like, why are we letting this guy, like, just lead us out here for, like, some sort of obvious trap? Are you kidding me?
Jaja, you snake! If you want my keystone so badly, you'll deal with me and me alone. Leave the Elector out of this.
Is that all you think he is? Foolish kitty! This man is the reason we are here. Take a good look at him. Go on. Look. Surely you recognize your real father.
Don't believe us? Then ask your trusted sellsword. She heard it straight from the old man's mouth.
Can we just fucking kill these guys? Seriously.
Is it true? Is Xibruq my... Your silence says it all.
Now that you understand,
Why can't we just say, like, bro, we literally just found it out before this guy calls us over.
fight for them. Just you and me. If that adventurer attempts to interfere, I'll kill the old man myself!
You despicable, heartless fiend.
I know I keep saying this, and I know I keep stopping what we're doing, but why is this guy still alive for everything he's done so far? Like, okay, or let's say, all right, we don't kill him. Why is he still allowed to participate after the weird fucking, the bad shit he's already done? I don't get it. Like, the writing in this just doesn't, I don't fucking get it.
Kinsman or no, I won't stand for you taking hostages. Come on then. You want to fight? I'll give you a fight.
Oh, such heroic caterwauling promise. I'm shaking. Guard our hostage well. We wouldn't want to attempt any thoughts of rescue. By the by, house cat, they've been instructed to put down Papa dearest when you lose. Hopefully he settled his affairs.
Don't worry. I'm not losing to the likes of him.
Bro, you already got captured. You got captured by some level 35 bandits. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, what are you waiting
So are we
for,
gonna...
blessed bastards? It's 2 against 1. Don't tell me you're scared.
Are we gonna play as her?
I know I didn't hear you right.
Cowards don't stand a chance, that's what I'll say.
You dare call us cowards?
Oh, you're just mad because you don't have any bitches on your dick. Actually, they don't even have dicks, so that's probably why they're really mad.
Kill you, kill you, kill you all!
Cool.
Don't look away, Salty. I want you to watch as I tear your beloved promise to shreds!
Alright.
Hey, eyes on me. The house cat, remember?
Yeah. We finally get to play as the main character in the game.
I'll say it again. I'm not losing to the likes of you. I'm going to become Dawn's servant, and I will protect my people.
Alright, cool. Finally. Jesus. Alright, so I'm going to start off with a tomahawk. Through skillful combat, Mukulamat will gain resolve. She needs to unleash powerful limit breaks. Not only do these attacks deal great damage, they will recover HP. Use them early and often to emerge victorious. Alright. Wait a second, does that mean we're not going to be able to fight him as a, So what does this do? Alright. Oh, that's that. Got it.
So I can rip you to pieces.
Is there a reason you have to do this? There. Alright, so that is Tomahawk. Yeah, so I'm going to have to do something. Yeah, so I went ahead and I did my heal, unfortunately.
My magic should be more than enough for Miss Middens.
Alright, so what are these orbs? Oh shit. That's gonna hurt. Damn it. Yeah, so I shouldn't have used the heal right out of the gate, because, yeah, I'm like actually getting hurt pretty bad. unfortunately, I guess I don't get to run. So how do I do the limit break? Looks like you got a little bit. So do you heal from this? Yeah, so we're just gonna have to do this, honestly. Do this. Alright, so that gives us a little bit. Do this.
About my nation, my people, and myself.
So the green indicates what? Oh shit. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Green is your bumhole. That's not helpful at all. Yeah, so I'm probably just gonna do the heals, honestly. Yeah. Alright, so I think I'm just gonna do single target. Yeah, so we can get our health back this way. Do this. Get some health. Takes a while to get the damage out. Alright, so that'll give us... Nice.
This is the end for you, kidhead.
Shit. Oh no, I'm gonna lose all my health. Oh fuck. Yeah, I'm pretty low on health. This isn't good. Do this again. Hurry up and do this. Oh god, please give me some health.
Carry on Papa's legacy, his love for our people.
Yeah, I shouldn't have used the heal immediately. But yeah, I did. Like a bitch. I wonder if you can lose. What it is? Shit. What am I supposed to do with this? Alright. Alright. There we go. Get the fuck out of here. Okay. It's pretty cool. I'm not doing anything. That's helping. Is that like actually what the tank limit break looks like?
That was everything I had. I can't stand it anymore. Attack!
God damn it. I keep pushing my buttons that I normally have for warrior, and like it's not working out. Wow. He's really bringing the whole squad. Like, really? The whole squad. Wow. This fucking guy. I would cut off his hands and his feet and pluck out his eyes. All right. Well, it felt very scripted. It felt like every time we were about to die, all of a sudden he'd kind of back off. So what happened to your daddy?
What you stole.
No. How could this be? How could that puny house cat beat all of us?
You've caused nothing but trouble with your dirty tricks. Threatening the Hanuhanu, releasing Valyarmanda, harassing me is one thing. But you've endangered too many innocents.
What are you gonna do? Like, be like... If she does some merciful shit, like, just say you're sorry. Or try and turn him into a friend, like...
No more, Bakul Jaja. I will not stand for it. If you even think of tormenting my people
I hate this
again,
game.
you will answer to me.
That's it. No accountability ever. Fuck it. Why would you hold him accountable? Just because he got his ass beat, like, one time. What was that?
And he goes and forgets he had the way blocked.
What? That was his doing?
The only part left in the saga is the Lay of the Brotherhood in Mamuk. The plan was to force you here so we could take the rest of your keystones.
Why are these guys being so cooperative all of a sudden?
So that's what he was up to. But, should you be telling us this?
What does it matter? You've beaten us. It's over. We'll release the hostage.
Okay. Weird. You gonna call him Papa?
I'm sorry. I was careless.
Are you alright? So what Bakul Jaja said about you and me.
But to single-handedly defeat Bakul Jaja, you truly are the Dawn Servant's daughter. It has been my honor to bear witness to your journey. Promise.
Promise. Yes. That's what I am. I'm Gulul Jaja's daughter, and Tulicholal's next dawn servant.
It's kind of weird. So we're just not going to acknowledge that at all?
Come on. Let's rejoin the others.
Gonna give this girl a lifetime of daddy issues, but all right. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna act like we didn't hear that part. It's like, you know, it's cool. All right. Well, that was fun. So what was it that flashed in his head? Were those like broken eggs or something? All right. What is it now? It's the first promise. Oh, second promise. Oh.
The passage to Mamuk remains blocked. For now, all we can do is try to rest and recover. Perhaps with a meal, as my sister would no doubt suggest. Shall we borrow the kitchens and prepare some Xibruq Pibil?
So thou hast taken a liking to the dish. As we learn to appreciate the unfamiliar, 'tis only natural that we develop new affinities. There is no shame in this.
I'm not ashamed of anything I've ever done. Ever.
But there is in ignorance. I had barely considered what the people of Tulichollal hold dear. What hopes they harbor for the future. Our nation is built upon the bonds that Father forged during his journey across Tural. But so single-minded have I been in my advocacy of foreign innovations.
Why? Okay, so real talk. Why are innovations so bad? You don't have to change everything, but like, I think a few things would be good, right?
Could someone who struggles to connect with the populace ever make a worthy dawn servant?
To understand and connect with people is by no means easy. But there is something you can do to pave the way. Let them see you for who you really are. What makes you laugh and cry and rage. That sort of honesty is the first step towards mutual understanding and connection.
Understanding begets fellowship. As my father said.
Okay.
And yet, what you suggest does not come naturally to me.
I, too, have found it difficult to speak from the heart. In thy struggles, I see mine own, painful in their familiarity. Yet frightening though it may feel, if we are to
I swear to God, Urian J is like the softest dude who has a face tattoo. Usually face tattoo. It's like, oh fuck, this guy's probably kind of tough. Not this guy.
Do you remember when you first approached us, and we asked you why you wanted to become Dawn Servant? You said you wished to use the knowledge you acquired in Sharlayan for your country, and in doing so repay your father for the opportunities he afforded you. What won me over was not your ambition, but your motivation. So let your people know this, and in time, they'll come to support you as we do. You can't hide behind that stoicism forever.
Very well then. I will make a greater effort to be myself.
Jeez, like this guy's taken more screen time than our character too. Like this is like the first expansion where like we're not the main character. We're not even like a secondary. Like we're off in the back. Okay. So we still don't know who is creeping on us. Probably one of those train molesters. They don't molest trains, just to clarify. They molest people while on the train, in a packed train. Just saying. I don't want to give people the wrong idea. I don't think they're molesting trains. They might be. You never know. There's a lot of weird stuff out there, guys. Just take care of yourselves. Yeah, I'm supposed to be reading this, but I'm like, I just don't care. It's your daddy. Well, actually, no. He might be your father, but he ain't your daddy. That's what I want to say. All right, so we're gonna go visit Bakul Jaja, his family. Yep, so what they're basically saying is we're going to go to the next area. That's all you need to know. Because everything else is filler as fuck. In front of the GC. Oh, you're talking about Gritty Ritty for Picto? Oh, who is it? Train molester. No. It's just father. Like, I'm sure he feels some type of way about, you know, kind of leaving his child. Can I switch the paladin and accept it as a paladin? I forgot to do that. We're already 98 with warrior. We're gonna have. Yeah. All right. Cool. Yo, this area is fucking crazy looking though. Definitely one of the cooler areas we've seen. Because, like, I'm not trying to shit on anything, like, the game is bringing, but I don't know if you feel the same way, Saint, but, like, pretty much everywhere we've seen so far hasn't really felt that unique. It actually really just, a lot of the areas remind me of, like, Thavnair areas. And there are some that have, like, some uniqueness to them, but overall, it's been pretty similar, because I know, like, we had Thavnair, and then we also had the area that looked like the place in Shirogane, or no, not Kugane, Yangsha, whatever. The place where like the Dawn Throne is reminded me a lot of the Mescal area. Dude. Who wrote this story though, for real? Like, we're doing this whole expansion with Kryl and the twins. Like, I just don't get it. Like, so what? I'm saying they're significantly better party members. They're going to need a story arc, I guess. Like, I would be cool with it if like the twins finally had their growth spurt, you know, something interesting. The twins have basically been non-existent in dialogue for the most part. For a minute, they're trying to make Tataru like something a little bit more, but nah. Just something different, you know? All right. There we go. 96.